Check ultimateguard.com and find premium quality products for your favorite trading card game. Check video description or visit Ultimate Guard for more. How's it going, guys? Once again, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at Mega Mewtwo deck with the Fairy Drop and with the Center Lady in once. So this is a Mega Mewtwo with the Psychic Infinity, pretty much. It's not built to use advantage of the damage swap. So basically, I watched the live stream yesterday from the US Regional Championship, and I saw a couple of players actually play Mega Mewtwo with the Fairy Drop, and I actually like that idea. A few days ago, I made a deck with the Mega Altaria featuring Fairy Drops and Center Lady, and that works just perfect. And then I just try to give myself opportunity to build this and try to play with it, and I must say that it works just perfect. So 11 Pokemon 38 trainer cards and 11 energies. 2 Shaymins, 1 Hoopa for the setup, 3 line of the Mewtwo and Mega Mewtwo. So the Mewtwo-EX is from the evolution with 180 HP, of course. Now 3 Mega Mewtwo's with the Psychic Infinities, 10 plus 30 more for each energy attached to both active Pokemons, but no weakness can be applied. And 1 line of the Trubbish and Garbodor, pretty much with that Garbotoxin, so you can take advantage, shutting down your opponent abilities like the Fright Knight, like the John Water Shurikens, like the Irritating Pollen and stuff like that. Also setup and Scandering, blah blah blah, whatever. 3 copies of Fairy Drop. You can heal 5 damage counters for 1 if your Pokemon has any Fairy Energy attached to it. So let's say if Mega Mewtwo has 1 energy, Fairy Energy attached to it, we can heal with Fairy Drop 50 damage and with the Center Lady 6 more damage counter, so it can be 110 heal off in just 1 turn. It's just ridiculous how strong it is. 2 copies of Mega Turbo, so you can attach 1 extra energy from your disco pile to your Mega Evolution Pokemon, single Special Charge and Super Rod for that energy recycle, and of course for Pokemon Recycle, 4 copies of Trainers Mail, Ultra Ball, and VS Seekers. And then we are moving on to the supporter line. 1 copy of Delinquent. Pretty much you can discard any stadium card from play and force your opponent to discard 3 cards from his hand. I really like the Delinquent because in some situations when your opponent has 2 or 3 cards in his hand, we can just force him to discard entire hand and take huge advantage, knocking out his Pokemon and leaving him without any kind of the Pokemon on the bench with the energies and the resources in his hand. Double Lysandre for more opportunity to set up and use multiple knockouts with our Mega Mewtwo. 3 copies of M. 1 copy of Olympia. You know, even I have 2 Float Stones and Garbodor, I just want to have Olympia because it's a very good card. It can also help me to heal 30 damage and switch my active Pokemon with my benched Pokemon, but it's pretty much here against those annoying maybe Mega Venusaurs, maybe sleep conditions, maybe paralyzed conditions, maybe Fright Knight Irreltal, so that's the reason why Olympia makes a lot of sense. Same as the Center Lady because it can heal 6 damage counters and remove all special conditions, very popular card at this moment. Now 4 copies of Sycamores, and then from the stadium 2 Parallel Cities, because I just want to set up and discard my Hoopa and Shaymin from the bench. That's the reason why Parallel City makes a lot of sense. 2 copies of Float Stone instead of the 3, like in my previously Garbodor build, because right now I'm just playing Fairy Drops and I want to have more space, so think about 2 Float Stone are just more than enough. 1 for the Garbodor and 1 for any other Pokemon that I can start with it and play. 3 copies of Mewtwo Spirit Links and 11 energies, 4 of them double cores and 7 Fairy energies. Pretty much a few things that you can actually consider about changing. Maybe to add 4 Mewtwo-EX, so you can have a much greater chance to start with the Mewtwo-EX in the front. Maybe even to discard Delinquent, add a 4th Fairy Drop, so you can have more flexibility when we speak about heal. Maybe also to remove 1 N and maybe to add, I don't know, 1 more energy. But I think this list is actually very, very decent and you should definitely try to play with it. So let's do a couple games with it so you can actually see it in the action, so see it in the game. Alright, so let's call the heads. So I'm starting first. Let's take a look at the opening hand. So I'm just wondering, oh, luckily there is Mewtwo and Hoopa. When I saw that Hoopa in my hand and the last 7 card was a Mewtwo, I was just, okay, I can relieve. So, Yveltal on the other side. Okay, let's just be aggressive here as much as we can. So Hoopa is gonna be for a couple more Mewtwo's and 1 Mega Mewtwo, 1 Shaymin, of course. Since I don't have anything for the drop support this turn, I guess I'm gonna just play my... I'm gonna pass my turn for now, actually. That's the best thing I can do, because next turn I can Mega Evolve, I can attach Double Force Energy, and then I can set up. Sounds much better than actually play just right now that Shaymin. In case of the crazy Lysandre, however, I have Olympia in my hand, so I don't need to worry too much. There's also Mega Mewtwo in my opening hand, so yep, I'm pretty much happy. So, Max Elixir, Energy to active Evoltal, alright. One copy of Ultra Ball, probably for the Shaymin-EX Center late and Sycamore discarded, alright. Right now I can strike for 100, with the Double Force Energy I can go for 160, which means that I'm gonna be short for 10. I'm gonna be also short for 50 in case he managed to get himself a Fighting Fury Belt. Alright, oh. Say goodbye my Enhance Hammer, well played. Enhance Hammer, second Max Elixir, no energy, that's very important. It's very important, definitely it is. I'm just thinking about next turn, maybe even playing Lysandre. It's a very tough decision, to be honest. Because I can definitely do that on his Fry Night Evoltal, because he's the biggest threat right now. I can go with my Shaymin for 3. I mean, I know that right now tools are not going to be effective, but maybe I can find myself Ultra Ball for Garbodor. Maybe not. Maybe not, but there is Fairy Drop. No, I don't want to take any of these cards. I'm just looking forward to play myself Psychic Infinity for 70. I mean, next turn I can knock out this Fry Night Evoltal, so it's one threat less. He can pump up his Evoltal EX and prepare to strike for tons of damage, but then from nowhere I can just in one turn heal so many damage counters. As long as I can prevent him from splashing 60 damage to my bench at the EXs, I'm gonna be fine. I could maybe even Lysandre his another Evoltal EX on the bench, because in that case he might not be able to retreat or even attack, but right now he just needs to set up a couple more energies on his bench at Evoltal EX, and then next turn I can be Seeker for another Lysandre and Lysandre his Evoltal EX, maybe even for the knockout. Depend on the energy that he just decide to attach. If he goes with the Double Course Energy, then I can go for 160, but there we go, there's a Double Course Energy but on another Evoltal EX. And Ultra Ball probably for just another Shaymin-EX, so Lysandre and Garbodor discarded. Alright, so it's gonna be one more Shaymin-EX. So I would love to see maybe Max Elixir and one Darkness Energy attached to Evoltal with a Double Force Energy. That's gonna be 160 again, so I will need one more energy for the knockout and for 190 damage. Okay, there is one Max Elixir. This is the Max Elixir number 3. So far, only 1 of 3, so 33% of the Max Elixir played. I guess he had 9 energies in his deck. Fighting Fury Belt, okay, that's okay. V-Seeker, Lysandre down to his Evoltal, energy attached from my hand, and that's gonna be Psychic Infinity for 190. It's not enough for the knockout, but it's a lot of damage counters. Next turn I can even Sky Return and knock out his Evoltal EX. Best thing for him, I guess, is just to play Y-Cyclone. Personally, I would do that because we have 6 energies, that's 150 with the Evil Ball, 170 with one more Double Course Energy, but I guess it's maybe even better to go with the Evil Ball for 150 in this situation. There's one big Team Flare Grunt. Okay, he managed to disrupt 2 Double Course Energies this for my Mega Mewtwo. One more energy attached down to his bench at Evoltal. Y-Cyclone for 100. Okay, so he definitely wants to get that Double Course Energy to the bench. At Evoltal EX. Oh, actually to the baby Evoltal. That's even better. Parallel City, to play or not to play? I guess it's not worth to play it, unfortunately. Nope, it's not. This is just gonna be Sycamore for 7. Yep, unfortunately. I'm looking for any kind of Fairy Drop Energy combo. Looks like so far that it's not gonna happen, but I can first play my Special Charge, recycle 2 Double Course Energies. Second thing I can play is Ultra Ball for another Ultra Ball, and Fairy Energy, so I can get myself Shaymin. Then I'm looking forward just, you know, to attach my energy manually from my hand to my benched Mewtwo, play Mega Turbo, attach energy from my Disco Pod to my Mega Mewtwo. Shaymin will be with the setup for 5, and hopefully I can get 2 Fairy Drops. 2 Fairy Drops to heal 100 damage in 1 turn, that's just gonna be amazing. Still I'm keep digging, and still nothing. Well, that's just... okay, never mind. At least it's Psychic Infinity. At least it's enough for the knockout. It's 100 damage. Still he needs to do 110 in order to knock out my Mega Mewtwo. There's another Spirit Link and another Fairy Energy for me. I guess not that bad. I still have like 3 Fairy Drops available and 1 Center Lady. Right now he can go with the Evil Ball for like for like 120. That's gonna be enough for the knockout. 120 damage, and then he can take 2 prize cards. Luckily I have available Mega Mewtwo. I know that I also have 1 copy of Mega Turbo left, so in theory I can go for the 1-hit knockout next turn if he misses Fighting Fury Belt. So 3, 4, 5, 6 energies, that's oh, I have enough. I have even more than enough for the knockout, so I just need Mega Mewtwo. Let's see what I can get here. Trainers Mail. Another Spirit Link. I don't need that. I can, I guess, attach 1 of my Float Stones and then go with my Sycamore for 7. If I miss opportunity to get myself Mega Mewtwo right now, probably I'm gonna lose this matchup. Oh, luckily it's here. Mega Mewtwo. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 190. 210. Trainer's Mail 4, Fairy Drop, but I like more Lysandre because I can end the game next turn. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Psychic Infinity for knockout, and then he just needs Lysandre to Lysandre my Shaymin, even better Hoopa. So pretty much in that situation I'm not gonna be able to retreat. But luckily I have 2 Fairy Energies and Fairy Drop in my hand, so I can heal enough damage counters from my Pokemons in play. But the best thing is that next turn his Shaymin is knocked out with my Mega Mewtwo, so that's pretty much it. Only thing that can help him right now is something like, okay, again Enhanced Hammer, so I'm short for the knockout against that Shaymin right now. Still I can knock out his Yveltal in the front. I can go for 70 with 1 more energy, 100. Well, I need Double Course Energy as a top deck, of course. Double Course Energy as a top deck is going to be all I need. Of course, he wants to use Pitch Black Spear and strike 6 damage and put 6 damage counters on my Shaymin on the bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Energy attachment to my Shaymin. Fairy Drop play to my... Yeah, okay. I had something else in my hand. Do I have Center Lady here? No, I don't. Yeah, okay, never mind. I thought I should heal both damage counters from both Pokemons, but then at the end, I just stop and think a little bit. Well, if I have 6 damage counters on my Mega Mewtwo and he can find Max Elixir Double Course Energy, then there's a theory and chance that he can even knock out my Mega Mewtwo and take 2 more prize cards, and then I can just stay without attacker. So I just realized that and I just stopped healing damage counters from my Shaymin on the bench. There is Lysandre on my Shaymin, energy attachment from his hand, and it's my turn, which means that I still need that DC. Alright, so energy attachment down to my Shaymin, and of course I want to get rid of all of my cards from my hand. I don't have any Mega Turbo left, but I can just retreat and I get strike with my Psychic Infinity, and it's gonna be 70, but next turn is gonna be enough for the knockout, I guess. So let's just see what else he have in his hand available. Maybe he can get another Lysandre. Well, only one Seeker played so far, so I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe another one for the Lysandre. Again, down to my Shaymin-EX, but then just if he can't retreat his active Shaymin, then I guess this is pretty much it. Because I have double course energy in my hand, but even without double course energy I can go for 70 and knock out his Shaymin-EX for enough damage counters, so the game should be over next turn, I guess. Even if he can retreat down to Ultra-EX, I have double course energy. It's not going to be enough for the knockout, I think, but yeah, probably it's not. It's going to be just 5 energies, that's 160. So again, short for 10. Somehow I feel maybe 3 Mega Turbos should be better option than just running 2 of them. But again, those Fairy Drops can actually help a lot to take advantage, healing some damage counters when your Pokemon's in play. But never mind, let's do one more game. Okay, so let's do this. Mega Mewtwo Fairy Drop versus, we shall see. I'm starting first, which is always nice to see. Trubbish, couple Ultra Balls, Shaymin my opening hand. Interesting. As long as there is Garbodor in my deck, I'm gonna be happy. So, yeah, Mega on the other side. Okay, so I know the strategy. Definitely, I will need pretty much disrupt my opponent. Okay, there we go. There is Hoopa, but there is also just a single Mewtwo and Garbodor. I don't even have Super Rod. It looks like it's prized. So, oh no, it's here. Okay, it's gonna be hard, definitely. I can tell that. But okay, I need to get that Hex Maniac as soon as possible in play and prevent my opponent Mega Break from being able to do anything. Or, okay, not a Hex Maniac, but a Garbodor. Alright, never mind. Hoopa pretty much for another Shaymin and Mewtwo. So I can put pretty much down to the bench energy, play setup for 3. I'm looking forward pretty much to discard my Mewtwo and the Shaymin from the bench if it's somehow possible. Trainers Mail for Center Lady definitely, because I want to have that Center Lady in my discard pile. Then another Ultra Ball will be for nothing, I guess, and then I can still play one setup here, which is gonna be, I'm searching for Spirit Link and Float Stone, there is no doubt about that, so I just want to go through all my resources here. There is Trainer's Mail, so let's see what you can find with the Trainer's Mail. Another Spirit Link, no point of using it. I think I played 2 Ultra Balls already. Okay, at least I can get rid of one of my Shaymins from the bench. Hoopa, it's not worth a discard yet, and this is gonna be 1 and for 6 because I don't want to discard my Special Charge yet. No sign of the Float Stone. That hurts a little bit. That hurts a little bit, which means that I stuck with my Trubbish in the front, but at least next turn I can just, you know, Mega Evolve, play double course energy on it, and retreat down to my bench. At least that's gonna be something. Alright, there is Professor Sycamore for 7. I see plenty of energy discarded this way. 1 Switch and 1 VE Seeker. There is Venusaur-EX, and Mega Venusaur will came in play sooner or later. 1 Shaymin for 3. If he can get your Mega Break, then he can easily knock on my Trubbish, because he can go for 100 as long as he has 4 cards in his hand. 1 Grass Energy, 1 more Yanma, and at least he can go with Assault Beam for 50. So I managed to survive in this situation. Of course, I'm gonna play my Mega Mewtwo. And what should I play next? I'm thinking about maybe Energy Attachment. Just in case if I miss opportunity to get myself Float Stone. And yep, I missed my Float Stone, but at least I can retreat down to my Mega Mewtwo, and I can evolve my Garbodor. I already Mega Evolve, and unfortunately I need to attach my Spirit Link to my Garbodor, so at least I managed to shut down those abilities, and and Psychic Infinity will be 70 damage only. Yep, my hand looks a little bit clunky, but it is how it is. So for next turn, I guess I can, yeah, pretty much go for one more energy attachment, and it's going to be 100 damage. There is Mega Venusaur already in play. Luckily, I have that Center Lady because it's going to help a lot, especially with the Fairy Drop. That Mega Venusaur is not going to be that effective with that Poison and Paralyze. Yeah, Mega Break. Still, he needs resources, speaking about energies, if he wants to attack, because my Garbodor have that Spirit Link. If he can find Lysandre and Lysandre my Garbodor, then probably he's gonna stuck forever in the front. But yeah, pretty much he can just, you know, Ultra Ball for, I don't know what, maybe another Shaymin in play, but it's a Garbodor in play, so maybe he don't see that. No, just for another Yanmega. And pretty much retreat down to that Yanmega because it's 110 HP Pokemon. I cannot one-hit knock it out by any means, even if I want. Okay. Another Ultra Ball, might be for another Venusaur, might be for another Mega Break. I know what I need, pretty much. I need any kind of the drop support, but as long as he can't do anything, I'm gonna be happy. I mean, V-Seeker is the best card I can get, I guess. V-Seeker is definitely the best card I can get, just in case of that. Paralyze, so I can play my Center Lady. Yep, I managed to get one, so I'm gonna surprise my opponent sooner or later. Is it worth to play Super Rod? Not yet, under those circumstances. Psychic Infinity for 100. However, I'm still waiting for that Special Charge to recycle 2 special energies instead of just the 1. Maybe he has something disruptive in his hand, like the Enhanced Hammer. But yep, I can heal 110 damage in one turn in case he just managed to use his Crisis Wine, which is going to be so devastating. I can see Rage Quit from my opponent because there's no other way that he can do anything to me after I managed to heal all damage counters and strike for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 190. Yeah, pretty much one Mega Turbo. And Crisis Wine will happen with a couple seconds. I also see Lysandre in his discard pile, which means that he will have access probably next turn to the Lysandre and Lysandre onto my Garbodor. That can be very devastating, but at least I have Super Rod still in my hand, so I can recycle a couple more resources like the Garbodor line and 1 Fairy Energy back into my deck. 120, I'm paralyzed, I'm poisoned, which means that I will take 10 more damage counters with the poison. At the beginning of my turn, I'm gonna top deck Sycamore, which is very nice. But luckily there is his Center Lady. So Center Lady right now will do the great job. Also, Fairy Drop is going to do a very great job. And unfortunately, more than that, I need to use my Psychic Infinity right now. It's not enough for the knockout. It's 10 damage counters less, but still. Yeah, as I expected, Rage Quit from my opponent, so that's just normal to see that your opponent will just decide to quit after you just perform something like this. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy watching this video. Once again, this was my Mega Mewtwo list that I actually just decided to build after I see it on the regionals yesterday on the live stream. Basically, I didn't copy paste anything. I don't know if this is the same exact list that other players run. It's just go out of my, it's just from my head. I decided to build it with the Fairy Drops and with the Parallel City and with those Mewtwo's. I definitely copied those Mewtwo's with 180 HP and I inserted those Fairy Drops, but I don't know for the rest of the cards are the same or not. But anyway, I hope you enjoy watching it. I hope this list will help a little bit to test it more with your friends and with yourself on TCG, so you can actually see how it works or how it not work, what can be better, what can be first in this build. But yeah, pretty much plenty of options. It's up to you. I mean, it's definitely better than damage swap in my opinion, because the Fairy Drop can actually help a lot to heal tons of damage, especially against those Friday Evil Tiles you have. Also Center Lady, but I definitely like the idea. So once again, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.